Hello everybody, this is Alex from ToxicateTV and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Sword Shadows of the Templars. And I believe we can do a few things here. We can get a stick or a branch. And what we have to do, we have to go down that cliff, which is about here. But of course you can't just... How did you just... What the hell? That just disappeared to nowhere. Jeez. Anyway, let's combine this with this.
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
Now, let's use that with this.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Yep.
Well,
go down.
That looked really safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
Right. So there's only one thing that we can actually do. Here. Let's click the hole.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there. But hey, what the heck? I was only risking mutilation. No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there. A metal ring, as wide as my hand.
Well, why don't you just pull it?
I took a firm hold of the ring. I tried not to think of death traps, and pulled. Whoa there!
Get in. Oh dear, it's Indiana Jones.
Corpse. Oh my God. Klausner?
I don't
Large
actually
as
know how
life
it
and
looks
twice as dead.
And there's
I'd hardly
penis.
had time
Oh,
to
wait, it's
accept
Great
the
Britain.
fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again.
Oh no!
Oh
I'm
man,
trapped.
no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
I have a bad feeling about this. Let's get a close-up of Klausner's body. He doesn't look very good. Let's look
I've
here.
done more fun things in my life than searching a corpse. But as my life expectancy wasn't great, I figured I should try every new challenge that came my way.
Yep.
I cautiously flicked open the jacket.
Oh, what do you know?
Hey, what's this? I'd found some kind of lens. A very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball.
A crystal ball, you say? Let's look at this.
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
I didn't remember that, but fortunately, computer game fakers do that for me. Let's look at this.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it.
Well, yeah, I think that's it. I guess. No, apparently not. Let's try reading it.
A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces. It was a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries. Mouth's
Uh-oh.
opening. It must be Ultar. My God, if he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar, don't come in. It's a trap. Stay where
It's a
you
trap.
are.
It's Admiral Akbar.
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
And
Did
that
you say
is your
maim?
error of
I did.
ways.
Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot. You would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But, unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer.
Is that
It
so?
could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No
So
sudden
take
moves,
off all your
Mr.
clothes.
Stobart.
Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, good song. Good
Now
song.
then,
Whoa,
where
just
shall
disappeared
we
and
start?
appeared.
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
He's dead.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Oh, I
Starvation
know.
or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about. Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
Nope.
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
I don't know.
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. You know, X marks the spot.
Come now, do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
In
No.
accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies. Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no
I
longer
guess.
tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
I realize
So what are you
a
gonna
lot.
do?
I regret that we must end this here and
Oh.
now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
I would like to die like a dog that has the same stuff on like I do. What? I want to be a
Okay,
man.
you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart, a rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah. Well, what the heck?
Bam! Right in the face. And he... Okay, there are some things in life that just do not work, even though he's back in Nico's
Luckily,
apartment.
the canopy on Ultar's truck broke
That
my
is so
fall.
American.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, Josh.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
Yep, I did. So I'm
better
just
get
gonna
back to the
get
quest.
off. I'm gonna get off. Let's click the red arrow and go to Paris. No. Well, I think I have to talk to someone before, I think. So can't really remember. Damn. It's not the cafe. Surgery? Back in Nico's apartment.
Hello, George.
Oh yeah, of course. I
Have you
to
any
show the
idea what
freaking
this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
That's it? You don't have anything more to say? Gee. Okay, well...
I'd better get back to the quest.
I can't remember. Like, there's something that I have to do, but... Damn it. I think it's somewhere around here. Maybe I missed something. Just a second. Well, I guess, I'll just start talking to Nico more. I believe we probably
Hello, George.
forgot something to talk about. Like, whatever this.
I...
Yeah. Please don't.
Oh, George, you shouldn't have bothered. What is it?
This.
A necklace. It's rather heavy.
Ethnic craftsmanship at its most rustic.
Oh, of course, I love it.
You do?
It will always remind me of you.
Yeah, or not.
Let's take another...
Let's take a look at
Look
the menu.
there, two guys.
I know that.
There's a... Between...
I know that.
There-
I know
There's
that.
a...
I know that.
A knight with a crystal... The knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Is there something else I can talk to? Well... nope.
No.
Gee.
Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
That is not a good idea.
Really?
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Yes, you showed me before.
Well, there is... I don't really know what I'm missing.
I'd better get
right
back
now.
to the quest.
Well, maybe I have to go back to the museum and talk to him about the lens. I'm not really sure. Damn, I got stuck on the freaking game.
Hi, Andre. Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta cita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Yeah, what about the lens? Can you help me with that?
Maybe not.
No?
What did you make of the manuscript?
Yeah.
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
And more?
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras.
Who's he?
A Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
So...
Does the guy in this photograph...
No.
that does not help me, does it?
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Damn it. Can I now go to whatever Spain or where I have to go? Yeah, finally! Jesus, a few hours later. From France, yeah, from France to Spain. It's not so far. It's like 2 hours over the plane or something. 1.5 if you're lucky. But, you know, I'm not a garden fan, but this garden is amazing. And to say that with JD's words, that kind of sounded straighter in my head. Let's speak to the gardener. But that is really pretty. I would like to live there. And let's get sprinkled with a hose.
Hi.
George doesn't
is this
care.
The Vasconcelos house?
You are a fancy pants, ugly
on.
person.
Oh, I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether
The house is not open to the public.
this is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Yeah, that's it. The Countess has won the lottery, and I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. I mean, no, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud, why'd you lead me on then?
To amuse myself. To make you look a fool. To make you go away.
No, I'm not going away.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
I don't know.
I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
Let's try enter anyway. I come in anyway, right? I come in anyway. I come in anyway. Dude, stop.
Hey, you.
Yeah? What is it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Oh,
Well.
well.
No, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, I would go in there anyway. I come in anyway, and you know. That's actually from Family Guy. So what you have to do, you have to use your blood pressure cuff right there. So the water flow gets, you know, suppressed, and then he wanders, then he's like totally annoyed, tries to go back, and then you're able to get in. Pretty easy, right? Oh
My
no.
hose has stopped.
Well,
Yeah?
your pants is
See?
full.
My hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Yes.
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Do you actually have dogs? I love the music while he's walking. This is so ridiculously funny. Alright, let's go in the house. And quickly turn here. And you can't go up there for now. Okay, well, let's go behind the armor then if the dogs start barking here. Hiding behind the thingy.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
But now we can go upstairs because we are sneaky. And we're at the Countess.
Madre de
hello.
Who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
She's a very nice lady.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
Ooh, fancy pants. Open that door, Jeeves.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor.
Lopez.
This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh.
Come with me.
Come with the old lady.
Hey,
There's something
senor.
hiding from
Yeah?
you.
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
By all means. But for today, the time is up, I guess. Let me recheck. I guess so. Yeah. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. So, goodbye.